600 Tim Tams while I was down there.
Oh, we were
I
just
hope you
talking
thought
about
of us.
noodles.
Yeah. Ooh, I can't wait for noodles now.
Were there still Tim Tams available?
I didn't see any, actually.
Serious question. Look
They're
me
like,
in the eye.
do not lie to me.
Yeah, maybe I need a bathroom break too.
Till you got some crumbs of.
Chocolate on your cheek there.
Okay, where did we want to go now?
So May, what's a favorite food in Paris? Un baguette.
Sans gluten.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know what you just said.
Yeah.
Gluten free.
Oh, fuck. Oops.
I was
Oh,
gonna say
dang.
pain de chocolat. No.
Yeah.
I'm just listening to what they're discussing about the plan. I think they're talking about doing the clockwise around the rim.
Nice. Nice. We've got a bit of time for that.
My glasses on.
You know, since I saw the gluten-free Cocoa Pops earlier, all I'm thinking about is eating those Cocoa Pops.
Go for it. I have a strangely large collection of cereals, so.
What do you think a gluten-free cereal is made of? Like rice?
Rice.
Some of the like ancient grains, right? Like don't have any gluten.
Yeah. Rice. I have had quinoa cereals.
Oh.
I've had oats that are specifically gluten-free oats.
Wait a second.
Wait.
What? Why would oats have gluten? They just was part of them.
So most oat farms are harvested in using shared equipment with wheat harvesting tools. So there's a high degree of cross-contamination. Unless you're at a special purity protocol oat farm.
Artisanal oats. I don't even know what oats look like in their natural form.
Oh,
they're not little
no, they're little
slivers.
balls. Yeah.
Yeah.
The steel cut oats are my favorite, but I can't eat them because there's no.
Because of the equipment.
There's no gluten-free ones.
Yeah.
Those are really good though. I think they're kind of similar to maybe bulgur wheat in like the little round ball.
Yeah.
But they're a bit harder.
Yeah, let's come down just a little.
Nice. Almost at the summit.
We've got a question in the chat from a viewer asking,
Thank God.
do you generally have an idea of what the ocean floor looks like before you explore?
Oh. Huh. That's an interesting question. I bet that probably in the people who've been out here a bunch, they probably have something in their mind for what it is going to look like. But sometimes you're surprised. And like maybe you have an idea of what it's going to look like generally, and then you see a bunch of tracks of parallel, little mounds of sediment, and you're like, huh, I've never seen that before.
Pretty loops, yeah.
But it's worth noting that before we go down with the ROVs, we do have a map, so that helps. But I think before we do, if we go to an area that we haven't mapped, we really don't know what we're going to see until we map it, and then...
In the same way as you might
What's that?
kind of have a general idea but see something different, that happens with the mapping too. Like you can have a ship-based map, and then you can make an AUV map, and you're like, oh my God, I didn't realize what it looked like. And that's happened to me a bunch of times where it's kind of, even the mapping is like shocking of what you see.
But we tend to select sites that we find bathymetry on the bottom with some relief, and we get a hard return from it. So if we just see a soft, muddy bottom with a kilometer of sediment on top and no features, we generally don't drop ROVs there to do long studies.
No, that's true. And some people do advocate for, you know what, you just go down every 100 miles, regardless of what's there. That's how you should explore, so you see everything. Whereas I'm more of the mind of, let's go see where we know stuff tends to concentrate to see kind of, you know, it's just another different approach to sampling or the seafloor.
But we also tend to, you know, put things in a manner that we can understand them. Like as humans, we're looking at solid bottom. So we're looking at, I don't know, 20 square meters of bottom or whatever. But we just came through 3.5 kilometers of water column that we don't understand to get here.
That's right.
So we ignored just a massive amount of data that we don't really know how to understand. And, you know, things are moving and there's patchiness and it's just, you know, such a complex, and it's the largest mass of it.
Yeah, that's right. That we tend to gravitate towards
what we can understand easily.
Things that don't change on the time scale of a dive, for example, right?
I think we really tend to go for places that are, not moving.
Right.
The midwater isn't like one specific destination. It's a constantly moving habitat.
If we were echolocating creatures like bats, then exploring the water column might be something we'd be more drawn to because we understand
That's better. Thank you.
I don't know.
Okay. And can you put 10-meter divisions on Adelante as well?
Yeah. No, it's true.
Do you think, in terms of your expectations of the life down here, like, well, particularly in the nodule fields, what has there been more or less than what you expected?
Okay.
I don't think it's been dramatically more or less than I expected. I kind of maybe was hoping for, you know, some of the cool things we see where there's just kind of massive density of life, because then you get to see like a bunch of different organisms living together and that kind of thing. But I definitely had the expectation that it would be a bit less, and that's kind of what it's been. But, you know, some things were just really cool. Like everything is white, right? I didn't necessarily expect that, because even in the deep sea, you see organisms with color, even if it's not particularly useful to their survival. So, yeah, I've been surprised and met expectations and all of those things. What about you? Did you think there'd be more or less, or or about the same?
I think on the, was it 4 to 8 watch, there was a lot more than I expected. I'm just so used to hearing that there's hardly anything down that deep, and so when, you know, we were seeing a number of cusk eels, and different kinds, the faceless one, and we saw quite a bit of coral, quite a few sponges, quite a few of the holothurians. It was definitely more than I had expected. I think maybe here, but this has been a bit different. Here there's been a little less than I expected after that, watching that watch.
The crazy thing is, like, you know, in an hour, they saw 4 cusk eels, let's say.
Yeah.
And they covered 500 meters. And the Cook Island EEZ is how many square kilometers?
Yeah.
You know, if you extrapolate, that's kind of a lot, right? Because it's such a huge area.
And honestly, there are beaches where you go to and there's nothing, like it's just sand, you know? Oh, not nothing, but perceived nothing. You don't see big things, and unless you're out on the reef, but there are sandy areas of beaches that that don't have anything for quite a while. So I think it's been more than I expected.
You can come down a bit more.
What about you, May?
What am I surprised about? Or
or
was it more or less than you expected in terms of life?
I agree that the 4 to 8 had a pretty exciting amount of life. I saw only bits of it here and there, but I think for this watch, since we were looking at inside the crater. I'm not sure if I was expecting there to be a lot of life there. I was kind of expecting there to be more life up here on the top of the crater rim. Once we get up there, just more current action. But yeah, it was somewhere in between, I would say.
Yeah,
Not
like
totally.
if we could somehow kind of just go along this wall,
Yeah.
I think we'd be kind of blown away with
Yeah, I
all
think
the
so
stuff.
too. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be cool.
So if we move to my starboard, you're happy? Or do you want to go down or up? I guess going down is tough, but
yeah, no, you could move kind of crab to the starboard.
okay. We can go we can go a little bit deeper if you like.
Yeah. In the first research expedition that I took part of, we had every intention to have a ROV vehicle. Unfortunately, there were some technical difficulties, so we weren't able to do that. But instead, we did baited underwater video. So we sent a laundry bag full of bacon and other random goods that we could find. I'm not sure who lost their laundry bag on the ship, but and we set that down on our multi-cora frame.
Yeah.
And we were able to see some shrimp.
Sounds good.
I think there was like 2 or 3 cusk eels, a rat tail fish. So there definitely is some life. Maybe we might have to do that on the next dive. Just chuck someone's laundry bag full of food on little Herc and see if we see anything.
Don't touch the Tim Tams.
I still have 1 package of Tim Tams left, but not being familiar with them, I was a little bummed that you open it up and, I mean, they're amazing, but there's 9 of them in there.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah.
And there's 2 people in my stateroom. And so it's kind of like, who gets one more than the other person?
I'm surprised you shared them.
Not only that, we shared the last one too. It's like, yeah, let's break this up. Otherwise, it's going to come to fisticuffs.
Was it kind of a lady in the tramp kind of situation?
You know what's funny is, I was doing something else. I told Dave, my roommate, I said, here, break the last one in half and we'll just split it. And he's like, all right, I'll break it and you choose. And I was busy doing it. I said, I don't care, left hand, whatever. Like, I didn't even look at him. And he was like, no, you have to choose. So clearly he and his brother probably
had to fight over
stuff when he was younger.
I was going to say, he clearly grew up with siblings.
Yeah.
Coral there.
Yeah.
Up top.
Yeah, I feel like that's one we've been around before.
Okay.
About 2. Here we are on the edge
Somebody
of a wall.
said thanks so much for the great explanation about
Tim Tams?
About expectations.
about whether we know, whether we have an idea of what the ocean floor looks like.
Yeah.
Someone else has just said,
no, that's a sponge.
Okay.
I stay up all night if I can just to watch this.
Wow.
Yeah. Ooh. Is that an encrusting?
I did try to have a nap earlier, but then I turned the TV on and
started watching the dive.
There's just too many cool things that the 4 to 8 was seeing, so.
Oh,
I can sleep when I get off the boat.
Oh,
cool
yeah, what
there.
is that?
Ooh.
That's different. Maybe coral?
Yeah, it could be coral. Oh, look, there's a mama and a baby. Some dead sponges. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, there's
That's
one up
the
here.
Rosellidae, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's lots of little weird ones that look like they're sprouting off the rock.
There's an ophiuroid.
Yeah, our favorite so far.
Something cool poking out right there. Another Rosellidae.
That might be another one there too.
Mm-hmm.
JD, can you log a video highlight for me? Just Jacob HDR test.
Me or May?
Or anyone who
say
can
data?
do it.
Yep,
Yeah,
data.
anyone who's able to do that, yeah, please.
Do you want
Thanks.
5 or 4?
I don't know which he gets, but it can be a 4 if he gets it, or you can make it a 5, as long as it has his name in the title, so he'll know.
Okay.
We need some fidget toys up in here.
Did you see Sandy? She can do like a little twirly
With her
hand pen
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow,
That
then
is
That is
cool.
very cool.
Tops resolving back to what we first saw.
That is right up to the edge.
Yeah, there's like this line, like
Yeah.
lemmings marching.
Come down like 2 meters maybe.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh yeah. Can we get a little closer to that thing there?
Right where the lasers are?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The white one
This
or
one here.
Yeah, I think right
Yep.
Yeah.
there you go.
Big anemone.
That's different.
Can I get to the telly still? No.
Yeah, looks like the one that they saw earlier today, I think.
Yeah, but slightly better.
More crisp.
More crisp.
Bridge now.
That
It
is
is
so
1.5
cool.
meters.
It's really
South,
pretty.
please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow. If we can... That is very cool.
Osco's helping out with some IDs from Japan. Always great to have her assistance.
Okay.
Someone said you do have a fidget toy, the ROV controls.
Yeah. We're not necessarily letting Eva get too close to those yet.
But I thought we get our licenses from the back of a cereal box.
Oh, what's that down there?
Oh, yeah.
Looks like maybe an encrusting sponge.
Is that 10 meters per division there?
For both of them, yeah.
On for both of them? Okay. That's pretty close to the wall there.
For Atalanta?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of the opposite direction we're going, though. So we're moving away from that,
okay,
theoretically. Unless that one's accidentally flipped, but let's keep an eye on that for sure.
Yeah.
That's a long, thin thing.
A dead, yeah, sponge stalk.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we're pulling it towards it, right? Because if I'm, oh no, I'm facing that way. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, I've started adjusting to come even south, but
I have the hardest time with that when you're looking at something that's like inverted from your perspective. You know, like right is left, left is right.
agreed. And then the tricky part is we're still dialing in our sonars and everything from this dive, so we're not entirely sure. It may be inverted from what, like, our perspective as well, in a way that's usually not how it is, so we're trying to get our bearings on that and correct it.
It's like there's some car navigation options where like north is always up.
Oh, hate that.
Like who uses that?
Some sicko.
I just don't.
Yeah. Well,
Johan's like, actually, I like that.
Right.
Well, it's hard because that's what we have on our like our graphical, our maps and everything down on the screens below us. But then our sonars are vehicle orientation up. So you got to kind of do all these translations.
Well, it would be super annoying to have your map be whipping around as the vehicle turns.
I can't imagine that.
I've seen that once. It was actually kind of funny.
Man, that's just wherever there's space.
But also means that has to be, that same space has to be there for hundreds of thousands of years or millions of years.
So I don't have a lot of scope to keep moving along that wall.
All right, you can come up to the top and do our rim run. That sounds like a Grand Canyon 10K.
Crater Lake.
Yeah.
Crater Lake,
Well, your sonar's showing you 20 meters away over here.
So we are kind of above that, but we are above at the moment. But we should probably come up now that we're getting closer to Hercules as well.
Yeah.
I'm here, ready.
We had to transport some of the gear.
Did you tell me that this makes you throw up?
I'm going to try auto iris since we're up here. Let me just see what it does. Good. I'm in auto. Dave and I had to drive some of this gear up from LA to where we were building this system. And they gave us a U-Haul truck that had a manned submersible on the side of it.
What?
And it was a submersible. You know, they have the paintings of different parts of, and it was a submersible that's been to the bottom of Crater Lake.
Oh.
And there's a former shipmate of mine who used to teach at Oregon State, who I know had been in that submersible to the bottom of Crater Lake.
Wow.
I was like, what random happenstance is this that we're putting stuff for an ROV control van in a random U-Haul with a...
That you picked up in LA.
Yeah, dropped off in Oregon somewhere.
What was the name of the sub?
It was something 2, that's all I remember. I have a photo of it, hold on.
Oh, that's cool. I went to a meeting in Virginia Beach and I flew into some airport an hour away and went to go pick up a car. And they're like, oh, you don't have a reservation. And I was like, sure I do. But I had made it for the following week. And I was like, oh, it's okay. Give me another car. They're like, we don't have any. And none of them had any. And so instead I rented a U-Haul van to drive there. And it was the loudest vehicle I've ever been in. It was like, there's no insulation or anything. It's just like...
Deep Rover.
That's cool.
Isn't that wild that that's on the side of it?
Huh.
Random.
Oh, yeah. This was the weirder part.
The hell is that?
It's you can zoom around it. It actually said Oregon Crater Lake on the side, which was part of our destination.
What's the organism they got there? Some little microbe or something?
We're doing species ID on the side of a U-Haul truck.
Oh, it's a deep rover.
Yeah. Do you know that?
Yeah, that's a Triton.
Oh, is it a Triton product? Yeah. Huh. Oh, and there's a little did you know on the side of it.
Did you know that one day you would be in the Cook Islands talking
and it says
about
find
this?
out more, and there's a QR code.
Oh, is that another star thing on the left?
That looks so cool.
Yeah. You're going to jump off that cliff?
Into the abyss. $50, I dare you.
There on the,
yeah.
the middle. There's like a sponge and another thing that maybe is a star.
Yeah. I think they're fussing around getting themselves oriented, so we can't really...
Yeah, we're just doing a ship move right now and trying to keep Atlante off the wall.
Yeah, no worries. You do what you gotta do.
So, yeah.
Who's writing in?
No one, but remember I did bring articulate.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
We're training at it. We're training.
But I'm like so tired right now. I'm not gonna.
I
do very
can't
good.
decide between. I can't decide between noodles or sleep straight after this. I have
I'm 100% sleep.
Yeah, but I'm getting hungry.
I'm thinking noodles.
But then I have to be up at 6 for 6:30 interaction.
Oh.
Well, see, you might not make it for breakfast.
Why?
I will.
What time's breakfast? 7?
7:30.
7:30.
Yeah, I'll make it.
Oh yeah.
I can do interaction, breakfast, and then come up to start my watch. Our watch.
Yeah, and just no, it's your watch. That's fine. Which one of us is your favorite?
Gonna come out
So
of
far
all
we've
those
got a
here real quick.
podcast and a reality show
Yeah, exactly.
going.
We, when Kahena and I did a interaction at this museum, one of the questions they asked was, do any love affairs form on the ship.
On an interaction.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a museum, like
it was
not kids.
Yeah, it was like adults in it, like an
Adults.
auditorium kind of thing.
What a question.
Did you answer?
Yeah, I want to know.
Well, I put my arm around Kahena's.
Well, actually,
I said that, yeah, it definitely happens. I mean, we all know people who got married and met on a ship and, you know.
Yeah.
I have
all
a
the time.
shipmate
I think we'll need to
who
come down a little bit.
They met on this vessel, and this one educator who had sailed here immediately left and came over to another vessel where I was and sailed with me, and he just could not stop talking about how he was smitten with this person he had met over here. And that person's a staff member here, and they're married, and they have built a house together in the San Juans. And
cool.
have a dog.
And they lived happily ever after.
Yeah.
Love boat.
Love boat.
Yeah.
I tend to find out like afterwards. They're like, can you believe? And I'm like, what? I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, when we had all the training about like, and there are cameras here, 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 and here, I was like, oh man, this feels like a reality, you know, like.
Yeah.
And could you do a research vessel reality show?
No, because we get along too well.
Yeah. Right.
Yesterday we had a walk club.
Oh, that was so cool.
I could start something.
Yeah, we had a walking club going.
We walked up around the.
Did you guys see Jana's post about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very cool.
She tagged us in her Instagram story.
Oh, cool. I didn't see that.
And it was a really nice sunset at the same time.
Yeah, so we need a Hallmark Channel reality show where everything is just like, everything's okay.
We get fed really well.
Yeah.
Everybody gets
We work, we sleep.
Right. The aquatic Great British Bake Off.
Yes, for sure. And they bring us into the room. What did you think when this happened? I was like, hey, we all make mistakes, man. It's like, it's cool. I'll tell you a few I made.
Yeah, we need a confession room.
Yeah, I thought I missed a web interaction today because I thought it was at 7:30, but it was actually at 7, and I realized at 7:15. So I jumped on, and they weren't there, and I messaged Maddie. I was just like, I'm so sorry, Maddie. I've let everybody down. And she's like, it's cool. We'll reschedule. And I was like, no. And she said, yeah. Anyway, it turns out that they had made the wrong time, so they didn't show up either, and it's actually for another time. So that was lucky.
Yeah, well,
but yeah, she was so understanding.
Well, I showed up for one with her, and the people didn't show up, and she was like, "Yep, just happens, you know.
Yeah.
Just move on."
Yeah, these are good life lessons for me because I tend to get a bit stressed out at home. I think about these little things that on the boat everybody's like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Lots of things are happening. Lots of moving parts overnight.
Yeah.
So we'll work it out.
And I think we were having a conversation earlier reflecting. I mean, we're on a tiny little boat in this massive ocean. It kind of puts things into perspective a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
put you back in autos.
You know, the whiteboard is a nice microcosm of that. Everything gets written on and erased and written on and erased, and things change, and it's fine.
How are you doing, Mikhail?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I'm hibernating.
You've been here literally all day, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm kind of on the 12-hour shifts with Aaron. So we actually didn't get designated any shifts, so we kind of made our own.
Okay.
At 12 hours.
12-hour, yeah. Just kind of paralleling what the ROV pilots do. So they also have, I think, 12-hour shifts.
Okay.
So that way we kind of stay with the same people. But
do you think you need to be here the whole time, or?
No, but I do want to clip like any highlights that I see. And we have a little button here where I can, you know, offload that to a UHD feed onto a SSD drive. So just for deep sea sake.
And those recordings that go right to deep sea are also being done at a higher bit rate than what we're electing to do it at. So it's kind of necessary for him to be here to find those moments.
So will you be able to share those after the cruise? I mean,
Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Those are ours. Solely ours.
Oh, that's interesting because
it's not MXD.
us holding your passport is telling you something different.
Talk to me nice.
On like a 100 heading. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe 20 meters, maybe.
Okay, I'm going to read one out, and it's just going to be the first one to guess it. We won't have to. We don't have to play a game.
Yeah.
We don't have to time it.
Okay.
So this one is a person.
And I can turn and face the wall too.
And he is Olive Oil's
Popeye.
Popeye.
Yeah. Who said it first?
Adam.
I think it was Adam.
Yep.
Who was the other one? Was it you, Mikhail? Oh, Ed. All right. Well, we'll go with Adam for this one. You can.
Yeah, no, it's clearly Adam.
Pick something.
Okay, I'm gonna do one. This is the category of object. This device is used by a doctor to listen to your heart.
Seth is.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, so May does or Eva does the next one.
Okay. Okay, this is nature. It's a shade of purple.
Violet?
Yes.
Wow.
She's also the daughter of the Mr. and Miss Incredibles. Yeah.
In
The Incredibles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, pick a hard one.
Okay.
Sure.
This category is random, and it is somebody you know, but you're not friends with.
Right.
You know them.
Acquaintance.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give one to Mikhail. I'll pick the hardest one. Okay. This is an action, so an ing word. And you go to the club, and you're doing this and grinding.
Bumping.
Yep.
Oh.
Mikhail?
I have never played this game. I have no idea what's going on.
So you describe, you get us to guess the word, and you can't say the word. And
or say what it sounds like.
So the top one, P is person, W is world, O is object, A is action, N is nature, and R is random.
Okay, I'll do object.
Okay.
This is an object that you can sing into.
Microphone.
Yeah.
We'll go with Eva.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's get...
that was a close one.
We'll update from the front row. You guys back on track and moving or still setting up?
We're moving slowly and moving the vessel slowly as well.
Okay.
We're getting them to kind of trace the contour of this wall.
Beautiful.
And also moving Atalante slowly more into the center so that it doesn't bump into the wall if we go lower.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a slow dance.
Okay.
We like
yeah,
dancing.
These depths, everything is pretty slow.
Bumping, grinding in the microphone.
Johan, do you have a feel for how long it takes, like if we were stationary, for a ship move to be felt at this depth? I know you're constantly moving, so it's hard to tell right now, but...
Probably from stationary, a move of just like 30 meters would take about 10 minutes to reflect on the seafloor.
Start moving down below.
Yeah.
And what's our wire out relative to our depth?
We're almost straight up and down. We've
wow,
got,
yeah, how about that? That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, very much so. Pretty much straight up and down.
In fact, somehow less wire out than our depth?
No. That'd be a good trick.
Stretching that cable.
Bluetooth cable.
I have thought about like a tetherless. Well, some people have tried to use a tetherless cable where you put an optical modem on the end of the.
Yeah.
But what if you had optical modems all the way up, just spaced out in like swarm of optical modems?
I did a project. Helped. Where it was optical modems, and we were putting little sphere sensors down, and they formed a mesh network and talked to one another, and each orb's data was shared with the entire network, so you could recover one and you had all the data. I think it was an interesting idea because it's hard to transfer information in water, so light is seen as an option.
Yeah, high bandwidth option.
Yeah.
Seastar?
Yeah.
I have a friend who was doing a safety stop on a dive in Seattle and was at like 15 feet of seawater and had his phone inside his dry suit undergarment, and it actually rang.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I only got like 2 rings, and then it, just dropped. But still, you don't want to think a cell phone signal could penetrate that much water.
Yeah.
He probably forgot to mention to me that he surfaced under a cell tower.
Okay.
There's that percentage again.
So I'm facing, yeah.
What card do you have, Turu?
I'm going to go with person. She's a very famous tennis player with a sister who's also
Venus Williams.
The other one.
Serena. Okay. This is world. And I don't really know. I think that it's a name of a road, and the first name of this road is the name of a president who I think appears on the $20 bill.
Jackson Street, Jackson Square.
Is that who's on the $20 bill? Let's try the 50.
Hamilton?
No. Maybe this president's not
on any money.
No, but the opposite of. Okay, so someone took the last Tim Tam. What are you feeling? What's your emotion then?
Angry?
Yeah, but another word for angry.
Mad?
Yes.
Madison?
Yes.
Square?
Nope.
No,
more of a road thing.
Madison Street?
Madison. Madison, come on, advertising
Madison
agencies.
Avenue?
There
yes,
you go.
There it is.
Ed, do you want to do one?
Perhaps. Except I can't read anything.
Is Madison on any bill?
I don't think
Madison
so.
a president?
Yeah, more into open water too. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because actually, yeah, that's.
What's the R stand for?
Random.
Oh, no, that's too hard for you. And N is nature?
Yes.
All right, I'll do nature.
Okay.
So this is an aquatic organism, likely a chordate, I believe.
Oh.
Yep.
And people that find this thing delicious like to tie flies.
Trout.
There you go.
Nice.
Are you guys familiar with fly fishing? Have you ever heard of that?
I've heard of it. I've never seen it done.
So I'm not a fisherman at all, but the idea is that these fishermen who I think are always on a river, maybe a lake, try and identify what the fish are feeding on, and then they craft these intricate lures that look like whatever insect is hatching right now. So they'll start off their day by using a large, very fine net to catch whatever insects are on the top of the water and examine them and see if they have made a fly already that looks like that. And then if not, they'll actually make one on site, and then they'll cast it and try and drop it in the water so it drifts by where they think fish will be.
Oh, wow.
I think it's kind of like hunting with a bow and arrow, you know? It's like really labor and like skill intensive, and that's what they're kind of get excited about.
Yes.
All right, Mikhail's got a card.
Yes, I do. Nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a bird.
Seagull.
This bird, you see it at zoos sometimes.
Vulture.
Is a big bird?
Ostrich.
It's a medium-sized bird.
Medium-sized
Kiwi.
It
Can it fly?
stands. I don't think they can. Actually, they can fly for a little bit, I think.
Chicken.
The old chicken zoo.
You got ripped off at the zoo.
It's got a weird color. It's like a single color. No, it's a single color.
Single color. Damn. Oh, darn.
And it can stand on one leg.
Flamingo?
Yeah.
I knew that one was going to give it away. I was just like trying to
drag it out.
Can fly. You're too old or too young to have seen Miami Vice.
Yeah.
At the beginning of that, there's some flying flamingos.
Yes.
May, are you in a position to do a card, or is the logging too...
I think I think I'm better listening.
Okay. All right. All good. Does anybody in the front want a card, or...
No, they're too serious.
They've got a more high stakes job than we've got, I guess.
Okay, let's do objects.
Okay.
This is something, this might be a bit easy actually. This is something that measures the time of
Clock.
how long you've been parked.
Stop.
Oh,
parking meter?
Just gave it away right then and there. I might need to do
Parking
another
meter.
one.
I'm just going to come up to the top of this so that I don't wrap the tether around it.
Okay.
Adam, why do you think that boundary layer is so distinct in where it ends?
Yeah. I don't know that the
phenomena
the layer is typically these nodules are a single layer right on top.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but it shouldn't. I mean, maybe over long times it's like a fluid. You know, it finds that.
Just looking at the sonar.
That
some go over the edge, and there's a line at which they didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. It's wild.
Is it? Are they loose, or?
They're loose. Yeah.
Or are they like the crusted-looking ones that we saw a bit earlier?
No, I think they're loose, and I think the wild thing is that they stay right on the top, even though they're over, you know, hundreds of thousands, millions of years, sediments raining down on them. How do they like keep working their way, you know, right to that upper surface?
That burrowing organism keeps pushing them out of the way.
Yeah, like over really long time periods, that sediment's basically churning, you know?
Yeah. Is that something there? Sponge?
Yeah, up in the top left.
Yeah, what did you know, like a 175? Yeah. Yeah.
I love things that behave like fluids on really long time scales, like old windows in houses, you know, you see them kind of get this rippling. They're basically the glass is flowing down over, you know, hundreds of years. And the Earth's mantle is basically a solid rock, but it, like over millions of years, it kind of flows and cycles and turns over. It's crazy. That's a weird thing to love. Things that are fluids on long time scales.
Old windows probably do that because they're made out of lead and plutonium.
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows what else?
What did they do before glass windows? They just had like
open homes?
Shutters that like, but in cold places, they just have no windows?
The
Cook
windows
Islands is
were a lot smaller.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
And they must have been able to make...
Well, like at least in Europe, draperies were really big for insulation and shutters and smaller windows. And then, but I don't think there was like a transparent alternative.
No, yeah.
The crazy thing is, if you were able to go back in time 100, 200, 300 years, whatever, you would be aware of all of these advancements we've made, but have no way to tell people how to do it.
Yes, right. Yeah, no, you should use glass.
Like this internal combustion, I'm telling you, it works. How? I don't know.
Well,
you just
nice
turn a key.
Polychaete.
Invest in Bitcoin.
Yeah. Buy NVIDIA.
But like things
What's
like
NVIDIA? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, wow, that's bright. Hello.
That was cool. Was that another polychaete?
It is same.
Yeah.
Yeah, should have bought some Bitcoin.
But if you go back to an era where, you know, polio is rampant, you'd be like, I know how you fix this. You find this guy, here's his name. He knows.
Yeah, what do? You like, I know it involves an egg. I think you inject something in a chicken egg. Where do we find chickens? Go to the zoo. Teuru Zoo is full of chickens.
We don't have a zoo on the Cook Islands, okay?
What would be in the Cook Island Zoo?
Oh, well, the first thing you got to put in there is a polar bear. Because they are only ever in zoos where they don't belong. I swear to this is true. The Anchorage, Alaska Zoo got rid of their polar bears. But if you go to Miami...
You find them.
Yeah. Yeah, so Cook Islands needs a polar bear.
I guess you get some of those bats, probably.
Yeah. There's an environmental NGO in the Cook Islands called the Ipukarea Society. That's the NGO that Alana is the director of. And they, a couple years ago, they sort of modeled off New Zealand's Bird of the Year contest, and they did a few. And I think New Zealand started it, but they put the bat in Bird of the Year.
Oh.
And one of my friends just trying to annoy me, sent it to all her friends and family and told them all to vote for the bat every day, 5 times a day, and it won. And I was so upset. I was like, why would you do this? And she said, well, that's what they get for putting a bat in Bird-a-Video.
Yeah.
What was the name of the society?
Te Ipukarea Society, TIS.
We don't have
we
a
should
zoo.
talk later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a zoo, but we do have a conservation area, which is called Takitumu Conservation Area.
Yeah.
And we have an endemic bird species called the kakirori.
Kakirori?
Yeah, Teuru might know a little bit more about that.
Yeah.
Look at that one. It's like on the display case.
I think it's...
Does it fly or is it a ground
Yeah, it's
dwelling?
a small...
It flies. It's small.
Small brown bird.
I'm just going to... Is it the Rarotonga flycatcher?
Yes, I think that is correct.
Are there any birds in the Cook
Pomeroy
Islands that have those
dimidiata,
really super distinctive, cool call? You know, audible sounds.
There's one called the eoi.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, and this is a very embarrassing story about my mom. So my mom is an environmentalist, so she used to work for the National Environment Service as well. It used to be called the Department of Conservation. But there's a bird in the Cook Islands called the eoi, and it's...
Glass.
They say that it's called the eoi because it sounds, the sound that it makes sounds like eoi.
That is very cool.
And
ophiuroid.
Sorry, I'll just
right behind it.
Let them talk about what's on the screen.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so it makes a sound like eoi. And she came into my school to do a talk one time when I was a kid, and she was explaining it because she goes up the hills a lot to look at them and to do like rat baiting and things like that. And she started this rap in front of all my friends. It was so embarrassing. And she's like, when I say E, you say oi, E. And my whole class was like, oi. And I was like, no, 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 no. Yeah, they loved it though. But I did get teased for a long time. People were like, man, your mom's pretty different. But I'm very proud of her now. I was a bit embarrassed.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So we're getting returns on both sides of Atalanta.
Wait, go back.
Yeah.
On there.
Oh.
Could be.
Yeah. Potential for it to be...
Sacocalix.
Sacocalix. Cone shape. And it's hollow on the inside.
Got nice.
I just increased the range on Atalanta to see if we can see what that is a little better.
Okay. At the top.
I think they saw some of those today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That one?
Yeah, hyalonema.
Yeah. Nice. When I say E, you say oi.
Oi. Oi.
Yep, that's my mom.
Yep. In a nutshell, eh?
She was one of the founding members of the Ipukarea Society.
Little anemone
gap here.
She sounds cool. My sisters and I really love her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
She still does the hikes up the Takitumu Conservation Area every weekend to lay rat poison.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. In breeding season.
Cool. I can confirm. I went to the Philippines with her.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What's this dark thing?
Oh, this one here.
Yeah.
Where's that? Oh.
We might have gone over it. I think it's right there.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Might need a zoom on that.
Can you maybe set, I can maybe touch one side down here.
It's a $3 coin.
President Madison's on it. I don't even know if that was a president.
Oh, there's another sponge.
There you go. Can you zoom quickly
yeah.
on that?
Coming in quickly. Holding there. Trying to focus. Something like there.
It just looks like a bit of sediment smudged off in a perfect circle, or?
Yeah, and then coming out.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Slow push.
Which disappointing, but
also pretty weird.
Okay, is that a 20-meter
That's
range
what we call
right
a
there?
rock
That's
hickey.
20 meters, so good distance away from anything.
Do you guys have
all
hickeys in Cook Islands?
relatively low, like low return. So
No.
if we were to come up on anything, we can just come over it.
Okay.
But it looks like we're also moving kind of through the gap in between.
That's a big one. Oh, there's two.
Hyalonema, I think.
Hyalonema.
All right, we need an octopus pretty quick here.
Yeah, we have 13 minutes left to see a shark
and 16 octopuses.
We can do that with AI.
Yeah, let's put that in post.
We'll fix it in post.
And cue the octopus. The octopus ready, cue the octopus, right. Okay, and go.
And background.
Now, you know the submersible that you were talking about that was on the side of the rental van?
Yeah.
So I worked on a job with that sub.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Mike Degree was filming, and it was for the octopus, an octopus show. And he was looking for a giant Pacific octopus, but
that's one of my favorite animals.
Yeah, they found one in Jervis Inlet in BC.
Wow.
So he filmed that for about an hour.
Was it in the den or out hunting?
It was on a wall.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Those are amazing, amazing creatures. Like
that's my favorite.
It's like they see you, you know?
I was lucky enough I did a dive in West Seattle, and like 40 feet of water we came upon a giant Pacific octopus, a GPO, out hunting in the open, and followed it for about 20-25 minutes. And it was super cool. And the best part was it was on a Tuesday afternoon, so you knew everybody else was like in an office working.
Look at that little bunch of nodules
Cute.
there.
Yeah. This seems like there's something up above that's forced them to come down or something. Like, but it could be like a decadal or century event, like an earthquake or something.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I think we call those popcorn nodules.
Oh, hello.
Madam, can you pass the 2 cards back? Thank you.
Yeah, we're practicing up here.
Welcome to the longest 10 minutes of your day.
But I gotta say, Sandy's here already. She is like on it.
Yeah.
You know?
She needs to practice her pen twirling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She can't hear a word we're saying, but
no,
she knows.
Everybody just turn around and look at her. Stare at her.
That's true.
Yeah.
That looks like the Rosellidae.
Somebody's just asked, where can I rewatch the video of this dive?
You have a 12-hour backup on the website and YouTube, so you can rewind and watch the last 12 hours, but I don't know that it stays on longer than that. And this dive is much longer than 12 hours.
Yeah.
You know, even right now, you'll miss the first 5 hours, so beyond that, I don't know if we have whole dive replay.
Okay.
There's a whip coral.
Where was the whip? Oh, down in that little...
It was to the
bottom left.
Bottom left, yeah.
So 12 hours on the website and YouTube, you can rewind.
I believe so.
Okay.
And then our lovely team of SCFs and data loggers have been marking highlights, areas of interest, and our video editor, Jacob, will go back through those and put together little highlights and videos of interest that get posted frequently.
All right.
And we're also...
Hey!
Oh, there we go.
It's almost like that, yeah, it's
What do we call the little tiny nodules? Oh, I forget, you can't hear me. Yes. Yeah, yeah. If they're not popcorn. Oh yeah, I think I like popcorn.
Yeah. Beef with my family. My sister, my youngest sister in New Zealand, she joined
Change the video.
the live, and she asked if my sisters she filmed it and she sends it in our group chat.
So if anybody is watching and listening, we're just about to do a handover for a shift change. So we're just waiting here to get everyone situated and hand over all the notes of what we're doing. So we'll be sitting here for a few more minutes.
So we're just about to do a watch changeover. So the 8 to 12 shift is ending and the 12 to 4 shift is beginning. And there is one question in the chat that the next watch would be better placed to answer. So I will leave that question there for them.
Hey,
And I
too.
will say good night to everyone. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and see you at 8 a.m.
Okay, that is my sign to log out as well. I hope you guys have enjoyed the past 4 hours with us. We will be back on again in the next 8 hours from 8 to 12 again. Ka kite and meitaki. Yeah. That's for you, sir. Use it wisely.
See you later. Oh yeah, let's zoom in on that little guy. I believe in you.
Looks like a crinoid, maybe? Is that
I
what you
think it's a
thinking?
basket star.
Basket star?
Yeah. Should try to identify that. Oh, look at that sponge there. Yeah. Nice. Theosculum. Wow. Oh yeah, the little star on the... Oh, look, it's moving.
Okay, well, as the ROV team is continuing to settle in. Good morning, 12 to 4. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We are still exploring a knoll complex north of Aitutaki Island. Yesterday at about 06:30, we descended to a depth of about 4,800 meters, and we have slowly been making our way up this knoll. And then it seems like when I was in bed, I don't know about you, the rest of you, but that watch got to drop into the caldera, which was I was so excited about. And they saw a ton of life.
Like an octopus?
Cool. Yeah, an octopus. Yeah, so somebody asked, where can I rewatch the video of this dive? So we don't actually post the entirety of the dive anywhere, but we do have highlights and clips available on our website and on our YouTube channel. And of course, we put them all across our social media, so at least we'll have a chance to see that octopus video, right, Sandy?
Yeah, I'll be watching the highlight clips for sure.
Oh, yeah, I'm always watching the highlight clips. Okay, well, good morning, everyone. I guess, I don't know, it is morning, right, technically?
It is morning.
Midnight 16 morning. Is morning.
It's a beautiful morning.
It's a beautiful morning on the seafloor. We create our own sunlight here. And my name's Madison. I'm the communications lead here aboard NA-176. And I'm just excited to have vehicles in the water. I'd love to do a quick round of introductions around the room. My goal is by the end of this cruise, we can do each other's introductions for them. We're going to be so good at it. Aaron, do you want to start us off? I see you over there.
Good morning. I'm Aaron Steiner, the Director of Engineering at Deep Sea Power and Light. We're here supporting field trial of this 4K camera that we're all ogling over right now. I'm cheating a little bit and pulling up some of the highlight video that we recorded from the last watch. So just checking out the octopus that they spotted
look at that
as they were descending into the caldera. Yeah, looks like there was a lot of cool stuff.
What is that?
They spotted there. But
it should come as no surprise that the octopus is white.
Yeah.
Because most of the things we've seen down here are white.
I think the most colorful things I've seen so far have been either the shrimp or some of the medusoids.
Yeah, the medusoids. There are a couple of holothurians that were like purple or pink.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I get some tint and pigment to them. Yeah, cool. Well,
that's a great visual.
So excited to be on board my first cruise with OET or really anybody.
Wow.
So quite the privilege.
Fish right there.
A fish. And is that a coral maybe too?
That's what it looks like.
Oh, that lighting is so dramatic.
Yeah. It really is.
There's the coral.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Very nice.
So would this be
away, but
a black coral on the single stalk, or is this an octa coral?
Get close. Oh, very nice. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's great. A great shot of the polyps there.
Looks like 8 to me. I would say that's an octocoral.
Octocoral, yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Very beautiful. Good zoom, guys.
Yeah, great zoom.
Nice work, pilot.
Yes.
Nope.
Wow.
Cool. Look at that.
That is so beautiful. They're such delicate creatures.
Wow. I could really see some of the detail on the central polyp.
Yeah. Its little mouth. Let's see if we can pull up an ID for that.
It almost looks like those fairy lights corals that we were seeing earlier, except for it's just one long
just a single stalk.
Yeah, not that kind of chandelier or candelabra shape we've been seeing. All right, shall we continue our introductions? Maybe let's go counterclockwise. Jaina, what are you doing up there?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Jaina Galvez, and I'm the video engineer on this watch.
And Jaina, you started with OET as an intern, is that correct?
I did, yeah. In 2023, and this is my 4th time back on the Nautilus since then.
It's like once you start, you just can't stop, right?
Yeah.
I started the same way. I started in 2019 as a fellow thinking it was a one-off cruise, and here we are. Welcome back. Welcome home.
Welcome home. That's right.
How are we feeling, front row? Y'all want to chat, or do you need a couple more minutes?
Probably just a couple minutes till we actually get underway.
Okay, no problem. Sandy.
Hello.
I hear you typing over there.
Yeah, I'm writing about that octocoral that we just saw, that beautiful little octocoral. But my name is Sandy Little. I am studying marine biology at University of South Florida. I'm the data logger here on board the Nautilus for this expedition. And I'm having a lot of fun right now. It's very cool to be on the seafloor. It's very cool to be able to use this incredible camera and to see all this life that I've never seen before with my eyes. But wow, look at that little thing. So yeah, I'm very excited to be here. I'm very happy and a little bit sleepy, but I'll wake up soon. Looks like maybe another coral there up ahead.
Yep.
That's what I'm seeing.
And John, I have a question for you that you can incorporate into your introduction. Somebody wants to know, are we collecting data on this dive that will tell us something about the metals and the rocks that we're seeing?
About the?
About the metals and the rocks that we're seeing.
That's a good question, but no, we're not. This dive and the ones that are following it are principally about mapping the megafauna, the so-called megafauna, life over 2 centimeters long, that exists on the seabed here. And we're trying to relate the kind of geoform or the kind of landscape and the kind of life to see if there's any links between it. And I'm Dr. John Parianos, and I'm the science lead on this watch. And welcome everyone to EV Nautilus. And we're just getting the ROV settled. We're on the top of the inside of the rim of a volcanic crater, a little bit over 4 kilometers underwater. And we're scooting along the edge of the crater, and once the ROV is ready, it gets a bit further south. We're going to drop off the edge into the big blue sea. Oh, it's a big black sea, this deep down. And in the view there, you can see there's a lot of pillow basalts. Sometimes they're grading into talus slopes, but here they have more pillow form. And nestled in amongst them are polymetallic nodules. This isn't really a prime area for polymetallic nodules, but this region's really rich with them. And we're finding them everywhere, even tucked in between the basaltic rocks.
Thank you for that great explanation. Little shrimp there, or just something? I kind of lost it in the light.
Yeah, we've certainly seen a lot of biodiversity, haven't we, on the drive so far.
Yeah, that's interesting that you say that, because somebody just said that it seems to them there's almost no life down here except for a lone star or single sponge. But considering where we are, we've actually seen quite a bit of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a biological desert, but that means the life you do find is even more important to understand.
Agree.
Because it is sparse. And
an environment as hostile as this, any life you find is already remarkable to be there. Yeah. But the diversity that we have seen, we've seen many different types of corals, many different types of sponges. We've seen fish, we've seen octopus, we've seen crustaceans, hydrozoans, and many more that we probably haven't been able to identify or just outside the camera view. So you're right, it is a biological desert and it appears lifeless, but the longer and closer you look, the more is revealed to you for sure.
Right, it's all about context.
Right, exactly.
And it's also important to note too what our speed is and how much ground we're covering. So we're just showing one flashlight on one transect rather. But who's to say what's behind us to the port or the starboard side of us? And
hanging just out of view. I mean, we saw how fast that fish swam away from our lights, so.
Oh, there you go.
You know.
And we've seen holothurians, you can't forget.
Yeah, oh,
my
I
favorite.
Can never forget those. Look at that long line there. Does that look like it's sponge, possibly, growing up?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good zoom,
oh,
thank
yeah.
you.
It was definitely a sponge. Very nice.
So you can see there on the left-hand side the pillow basalt. And on the underside is the manganese coating, which is really black because there's almost no dust on it. But everywhere else there's a coating of marine snow or sediment particles that are coating most of the landscape. And some species feed off that as well. They crawl over the top and filter that sediment, trying to pull out whatever microorganisms are in there.
That's a great zoom there.
I wonder if it broke off. Do you think it because there's a stick on the seabed?
Yeah, if you
there's
look
that longer
below,
segment.
It looks like it got ripped in half. They're pretty delicate. Yeah, there's the other part.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, it's quite long. Wow.
Yeah, there you go. It's the full length of it.
Yeah, it looks almost up to 1 meter, maybe.
That's a good guess.
Just based on the spacing of our laser dots there.
Yeah.
We can count on those 2 dots being about 10 centimeters apart, pretty much wherever we see them.
They're pretty useful.
I don't know what that is.
It's really hard to get a sense of scale otherwise in video like this, so they're a really helpful tool.
That could have been another Clitorhisidae sponge. Sometimes they can be found to be very long central stalk.
That would be our carnivorous sponge?
I think so, yeah. I've never seen one shaped like that before.
Yeah, there's these other small white ones, hanging under the rocks. There's a second one.
Wonder what that kind of area of patterned lighter spots on the seabed is there.
We've seen those a few times, I think. And I don't remember if last time we said it could have been like broken up cast that had like separated out, or if it was some sort of burrowing creature that made that pattern. But that looks like a coral growing off that rock there. So maybe we can zoom in and see both at the same time.
There's something else on the coral there as well, it looks like.
Maybe some little crustacean.
I wonder if that's the one that Adam was talking about earlier. It looks like little footprints that they saw in the bottom of the crater.
Yeah. That is what May was talking about.
That's amazing. That pillow's been extruded from underneath. It's literally just punched up out of the ground when it formed. You can see the bottom part of the pillow here, and then there's a top part. So it's like a pillow coming out of a pillow. Yeah, it's come out the other way though. Rather than falling and slumping, it's oozed out of the ground.
You're making me sleepy talking about all these pillows.
I know.
Yeah. So what does that look like as on the coral?
It just moved.
And there's maybe one behind it too. You see that?
No, it like curled up. Maybe if we zoom in, we can tell.
the texture of the pillow really gives you a sense of the viscosity of the molten rock.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it looks almost green. I can't tell if that's maybe just the light and the white balance, but... Oh, beautiful.
An anemone.
Maybe that's a... Oh, it could be an anemone. It could be a bryozoan, maybe. But I would definitely say that's a coral. Maybe black coral.
It definitely looks like more than 8 arms on each polyp, but no.
Wow.
No, it might be.
Ooh, are we gonna get closer?
Wow.
Very nice.
What a cute little friend.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. Good zoom. Thank you for that.
So Sandy, you said that could potentially be a black coral, but on the outside it looks white. Are we talking about the skeleton that's black?
That's
we can check out
definitely
those small
definitely
casts
the name
on the
of what
left-hand
they're
side.
called. But these don't really have the same type of skeleton as corals, like shallow corals typically do, just because of, I think it's the acidity that doesn't allow them to create that carbonate exoskeleton. But I think sometimes it can look black.
Okay.
There's another coral there.
Yeah. Not 100% sure. Oh. Yeah, so I think you're right, Maddie. I think it's the skeleton. It's made of that chitinous material that's black, and then the living tissue that grows over it can be different colors, so it doesn't look black maybe, but you're correct.
Yeah, sometimes when we bring samples in up from the ocean, because we'll clip them, just a very little part, and then you can actually see that black skeleton in the wet lab and that
that's cool.
formation outside of it.
There's 2 small sponges there. And another coral.
Sponge down there.
Yeah, they're the 2 dominant types, aren't they?
For sure.
Corals and sponges, you mean?
Yeah. They must be 80% of the observations.
Yeah, I think so.
John, what's our plan for this area for the next couple of hours? What can we expect?
We're going a little bit further south as we crab around the edge of the crater, and then we're going to head east. So back over the crater rim and off the edge of the volcanic edifice, basically. We probably won't see too much of the descent because we're moving away from the side of the volcano, but then we'll reach the seabed below, which I don't really have a good feeling for the scale, but I'm going to guess is a few hundred meters or even a kilometer away. Then we'll traverse the seabed. We're not sure what we're going to see. Thank you very much. Where's that number? Above the line. I just can't see the range. Is that it?
Is that it?
You were way off, John. It's about 920 meters.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Instant fact check.
920 meters is a big difference from 1 kilometer. And then we're going to traverse the seafloor. We're not sure what we're going to see down there. It might be nodules like it was at the beginning of the dive, or it might be barren muds. And then at the end of the traverse, if we have time, there's another volcanic edifice called a pancake mound, and we're going to see if we can climb up the side of that and maybe even have a look at the top of that.
That'll be cool.
So far the ROV's holding together really well, but there are a few little issues. Hopefully they won't become serious enough we need to abort, but it's done a great job so far. So steady as she goes, and we'll get to the end of this. In about 12 hours time, we're going to have to, as the Australians say, pull up stumps and begin the recovery of the ROV and then head back to Aitutaki for the crew change. But it's been a great end to the first leg.
Really has, hasn't it? Yeah. It's fun. You can really feel the energy shift on the ship too. And when we're weathered out, we're still excited to be here, but you know, it's like a waiting game. We're all just anxiously awaiting getting in the water. And then once we're in the water, that energy is really high again, and everybody's excited.
Yep, I think it's a final note. Anyone who wants to come on a marine expedition in the future is pack a bag full of perseverance, because you're probably going to need it at some stage.
My bag is overweight with perseverance. The airline told me when I checked in.
Is that there? It's a little sponge, I guess, is it?
Yeah, lots of little things growing there on the sides.
Maybe a brittle star there too. Something leaving tracks on the rock there.
Yeah, we were talking about the tracks last time. Couldn't get a definitive answer, but there's our coral there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a lot more coherent, these volcanics, than I was expecting for the inside of a crater rim. I was expecting there to be much more talus and fragmented rocks, but a lot of these are, it's not just the manganese holding together, a lot of them really still seem to have the volcanic textures, the original ones in there. This looks more rubbly, but we grade in and out of basalt all the time. Certainly looks very old if this is a talus slope and it's got so much manganese on it.
Why is that? How are you able to date that?
Oh, it's subjective, of course, but we know manganese grows really slowly at the rate of maybe a few millimeters a million years. And normally a basaltic talus field like this will be very angular and blocky. And you can see everything looks really rounded, and that's hinting that the manganese is at least a centimetre thick or something like that. So you can, that's many millions of years old. But it is subjective. Unfortunately, I don't have a, a method of dating with my eyeballs.
That's why we do rock cutting on the ship.
Yeah, or which is called a mass spectrometer.
I was doing inventory yesterday and I got to see the rock saw. That was a big, heavy thing to lug around.
Oh, it's fun.
Oh, yeah. Maybe,
For the first 10 minutes is fun, I guess.
Yeah, right. When your sole job isn't to be the rock cutter, you just get to do a little cameo. It's very fun.
I bet.
When I was a lad and did my geology degree, they made us make our own thin sections. I think I did it mostly to show us how boring it is. Yeah.
How thin did you have to cut them?
You basically cut a block, glue it on a slide, and then you polish it back till it's transparent.
Oh, wow.
So you can see light through the minerals, yeah.
Yeah, I got to use a pleotropic microscope once and to look at thin sections. That was pretty fun.
You get an amazing amount of information out of those.
Yeah.
These days, I think people do a lot more electron microscope work, just directly analyze it. But there's another sponge there, and then looking in the cranny.
We're gonna maybe zoom in on that spot.
What's that on the?
Very pretty.
Yeah, what's that on the left then?
Or a bit on the left.
Oh,
Oh, that there?
yeah.
I don't know. Ooh,
That's
beautiful.
a different form, isn't it?
Look at that, yeah. Definitely looks like a glass sponge.
Are we down a laser again? Or is it just off screen? Yeah. Oh, no, there it is.
Very nice. Almost like looks like it's made of some like folded fabric, that sponge.
So, back row, we're going to park the ship right around the top of the rim here for a few minutes, explore the last little bit of the wall nice and slow, and then before we drop down.
Yep, copy that. That sounds good.
Good plan.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Someone was playing peekaboo.
Ooh, look at that
That's
fish.
one of those grey-faced fish.
Chordate. Oh, and I think I read last shift that blackness, that darkness is leftover melanin that the rest of the fish found useless to produce elsewhere on its body.
I think it's doing something with that stem.
Yeah. Don't remember if it was identified or not.
Eating on something.
Very cool. Look at that. The head. Oh. Wow.
Great zoom.
Nice. Wow. Maybe that's a cuskeel.
I was just going to say, is it an eel or a fish?
Definitely a fish. But it could be a cuskeel fish. Because it had two little fin things there on the bottom. Yeah.
It's a good view of that xeno as well. See on the right here. Oh, there's a coral.
Oh, nice. That coral. Oh, look at them together.
Oh, another one of those sponges, those origami ones.